from Indonesia or the small world. Me too. I'm from Indonesia also. Yeah.
You're from the same country.
Yeah, we were live in the same country. Yeah, so that's why I say that's
Ah,
pretty small world.
that's surprising.
Yeah. So as you know, that foreigners sometimes from another country always become my partner in talking English. So it's a great chance also talking to same Indonesian. So that if you don't have anything, for example, like hard to understand, why not to try to explain in Indonesia in Bahasa, right? So it would be a great idea.
Is this big in a room? It doesn't sound like it.
Um, Actually, it's for any level of English. So everybody are welcome to join in this room. So you know that I provide. By the way, I provide a picture. So we're going to discuss about the picture.
Yeah?
Yes, let me send to you guys. So, oh wait a second. Yes, here it is. You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about this picture, right? For example, like the sand. So what's the thing that you can telling me about the sand? Okay, you can go first. You can pick one of these good, right?
So what I want, what do you want me to say about the sand?
Exactly. So maybe you have some kind of. Oh, wait a second. So anything related to that. So if you went, for example, you went to the beach
Oh,
and then you saw the beautiful sand or like black sand
yeah,
or a white sand.
I think I know about the. I know where this is going. We're practicing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
So you can choose if you don't really sure about the sand. So you can go for a stone or leaf or a tree, whatever you want.
Sure. I'll start with sand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we know, sand is one of the material that is needed in um, building, or let's say um, some of the projects and architecture for sure need this one, right? This is really important material.
Yeah, especially for
And
civil engineer, right?
right, but not sure that it's other than used for projects. Maybe this sand is just uh, it can be found in some area, but not to be exact at the beach, but at the river, I guess. You can collect it. I mean, some of the workers are collecting it from the rivers and then put it in the truck. Yeah, and the truck, right? And then move it to the project. That's how it goes. That's what I know so far.
Oh, I see. Yeah, exactly. So we can go for a river to get sand. So I think the best one is from the beach, right? So for example, like the material that I you know that I have. So in my house, people, the workers that use the material at my house, the sand is from the beach. They said that it's not really good from the river because it's combined with the soil, right? So that's why the quality is not very good rather than using from the beach sand. So also
To be
when you
honest, I never saw it. I never saw workers are collecting sand from the beach. Always saying it from the river.
oh really, yeah, you never seen that.
never saw that. Never saw someone collecting the sand from the beach.
I saw, yeah, I have seen in my case, right? So
Mm.
they were digging the sand on the beach. So that's pretty cool. So that was my first time seeing people oh, this way they have sand, and then they send to my house. That's pretty cool, by the way. Yeah, you were saying about the project, so that's why you are some kind of engineer student, or
No, I am
no?
not. But I know how it. But I know how it's. I mean, how it goes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty helpful for them, for engineer students, right? For especially for civil students.
But I don't think that. I mean, for our people. I mean, from our
Yeah,
Indonesian, I guess. Don't need to know. I mean, don't need to be in civil engineering. Just see your neighbors and talk about it, and you will know about it.
I know. Yeah, so we know like general stuff, but not really deep.
Yeah, right.
Right? Yeah,
Just just the idea,
the
but
idea.
not to be exact, the details.
Yeah. So I was wondering that. I thought you were a student of engineering. So you were talking about like a project, and then also you said that it's very helpful for the civil engineer or architect, right?
Well, I just
Yeah. All
well,
right. So let's get moved to like Slyton. Hello, Slyton. Welcome. Are you
yes,
there?
Clayton. What's up, man? Clayton.
Hello, Slyton. Sorry if I'm mistaken pronounce your name.
Clayton,
Hello,
are you there?
Slyton. You can pick from this stuff. Which one do you want to talk about? All right. So I think he's not available right now. So I will.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, it's my turn now. I want to going to talk about like stone,
About what?
stone. Yeah,
Palm?
yeah, stone.
Stone.
Yeah,
Stone?
stone. Yeah, like so I don't know what's the difference between stone and rocks. So I think rocks is smaller than stone. What would you say about that?
I think rocks is the bigger one.
Oh, rocks is bigger than stone.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's pretty cool though. Yeah. So also they when they making, for example, like the workers at my home at the moment, they are making some kind of basic, how to say pondasi in Indonesia, in English. So
I have no idea. That's architectural words.
you can name it, and they blend them with the sand, right, to create that. So and then it make it so hard, right?
Right.
Also, I think that sand is very small rock, right? But very tiny pieces in very tiny. Oh, it's pretty annoying. Is it from your side, by the way?
Excuse me.
Is it from your side? Is it very annoying,
Very what?
very annoying, or distraction sound?
No, that's not from me. I think that's from Clayton.
Okay, wait a second. I
Try
will.
try to decrease his volume, and I think it's gonna be better.
Okay, I will turn down the volume so that no any more distraction.
Well, I already did.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, already Clayton. Well, I think I know he's busy and he forgot to turn off his mic or
Oh,
what.
sorry, Clayton. I should disable your microphone at the moment. So you can chat if you need to talk, right?
I think he's in there.
Yeah. You know what? So the aim that I do this is because I want to talk about something that we don't really familiar to. For example, like talking about like stone, talking about like sand, right? So we are in a stone now. What else that I want to tell about the stone is yeah. I said that is what's the difference between like rocks and the sand? So actually they are same. So they are same, but the sand is the smallest amount of the rocks, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's as if you can see that it's more closer. So I thought that it's just like a small, right, a small rocks. So
Well, I'm
yeah,
not really sure about the if sand is the softened one from the rocks or stones. To me, it looks like just like a powder.
yeah, like
That
it's very
that's why it looks
soft.
like it's not from the rocks or stone, but yes, it's you know if we are really looking at it, like the process that the rocks are getting cut, but not a cut. I forgot how to say the word.
Rough.
Um, Not rotten. Yeah, the rocks don't don't rot. But well, we know that it's getting smaller. Like
Exactly, in the
you have seen
smallest
the stone.
pieces, right? So
Like yeah, it's getting pieces by pieces.
and you know what, like yeah, divided. So we back to the sand. So like sand is divided into, for example, like the rough sand and also the soft sand, right? Have you ever,
Right.
for example, like felt the difference both
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the difference
between
is
the soft sand with the rough sand, right? So uh, people
r-
prefer to use, for example, like the rough sand to build house, right? So
yeah. In some
it
cases,
depends
yes.
on
Some
it.
cases,
Yeah.
yes. Roxanne, and some cases, soft one.
Yeah. So yeah. So we back to again to this stone. What else? Do you have anything to talk about like stone?
Stones. Well, we know that about the stones. I think stone is in here is the same like sand. One with material is needed for make a building, like a really firm building. For example, I have no idea, but when I was a kid, but right now I've seen a lot of new houses are using this, like in the ground, like from the underground, and then until at the surface, and you can see that. But after that, they're gonna use the bricks. So this is gonna be for the standing. I mean, standing for the building, it's gonna be firm. And it's not gonna be easily shaking. That's what I know. And then if we're talking about the stone, stone is I don't know, it's expensive. If you need to buy it, I mean, some some part of some kind of stones that is used for building. It depends on the quality. Yeah. It depends on the quality for sure, right? And the firm one, the firmer one, and it's gonna be more expensive. And for stone, we know that stones are some workers are working on it, right? From the rocks, they're using the hammer or the bigger one, the bigger hammer. I have no idea how to call it.
The
It's not hammer
cracking
per
the
se.
stone, the big stone, and then to the.
Yeah, they're cracking it. They're cracking it
Oh
with
my
the
goodness,
hammer,
with the hammer, it must be a big
right? I
hammer.
think you know it, and we are from the same country. I know it. The rock, it's gonna be cracked by the that thing, the hammer, the bigger one. Boom, boom. then yeah, it's gonna be smaller and smaller, and they're gonna make it more smaller until it's the size will be accepted to the market or the order of the people. I mean, the people order the right size for them. Yeah, they're gonna make that size.
Exactly. So, for example, like people love to looking for the batu akik, right? So
No,
sometimes
no, no,
they,
don't say that's different, man.
yeah, exactly. So, so in my thought is they found a very expensive batu akik and then they just got it from inside the big stone and then they cracks it. But yeah, sometimes also they do that for looking like in the core of the stone there must be something that uh, precious, right? So in my thought, but I don't know how they can find any batu akik, right?
Well,
Um,
I think the batu akik, the stone. It's not
yeah, it's
really
like a rock, right? So
I know it's not it's like a rock, but I think it's not really a good one. Like um like the gem or jewel, like a ruby,
James.
sapphire. That's a stone as well. But if you want to get it, you have to go to dangerous area.
Exactly. Yeah, like the diamonds.
Diamonds. I think that's the area. I mean, it's like a private area that's already been some area. It's been known that there's diamond right there, and some people will take care of it. So we cannot do that. I mean, for sapphire, ruby, emerald, and other stones that is really shiny and it's really expensive. It's random, You cannot find it like some area like a diamond. Diamond, there's an area for that, and gold, there's an area to collect it, right?
Exactly. So for
It's
example, like
collected.
something we have to go like nature is a very wild forest, or we can hike a very high mountain. So
Yeah,
so that for
that's what people do. I mean, to get the shiny stones, and I think our stones, like that thing batu akik, it's not really costing much. I mean, because it's not really risky to uh, dig 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 up the ground,
be
right? Dig up
careful
the
to say
ground
dig.
and dig up the ground, and they're just gonna leave the
Yeah,
the soil. Like it's just they're just gonna leave it like that. What?
yeah.
That's
So
funny. I've seen it a lot in my city.
oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, uh,
They're renting an area of it's people. I mean persons. There's
exactly.
someone
The
has
kinds
this
of the stone, right? And
yeah,
also
they're renting the area so they can do whatever they want, like dig it up until like 50 meters or 20 meters, 25 meters,
so
whatever they
it
want
sounds
to
like
do,
people
man.
are mining. They are doing mining, for example, for looking for a gold. But as you know that I think gold is not like rocks different. But we collecting from the smaller pieces into a big one. So we
Yeah.
collecting some kind of rocks that contains gold, and then
Mm-hmm.
we collect the small pieces, and then we have to, for example, like doing some kind of process so that it would be like a raw, like or how to say ripe, like a ripe gold, right? So after through all process, so many things. So my friend say that it's if we can get the gold, it's through many process, right? It's not directly we can find to like digging a ground soil and then we just found like gold, ripe gold, right?
Of
So
course.
we just only like a raw gold, like contains with a some rocks. So after doing process, and then it could be like gold. So yeah, so you can choose another one.
Mm, hold on. I'm chewing my food. Are you working on something right now?
Pardon?
Are you working on something right now?
Working?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, like what what I'm doing, or what do I
Yeah,
do?
yeah. It's like you're doing something.
No, I don't get you. What my
I mean, you see that. Well, I see some. I mean, I see your face right there. You're seeing the other
Oh no 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 yeah.
um area. I think you're working with the double monitor or what?
Oh yeah. Actually, I connect my smartphone become the webcam. So as you know
Uh-huh.
that my webcam on the laptop is not very good quality, so that's why I use I connect with a USB, and then
I don't
webcam
know.
portable, right? So whenever I saw this, it means that I saw the picture. If I saw like this, but if I see like this, I look at to my smartphone or talking to
Yeah,
you.
I
Exactly.
got that. I got that. I'm using the double monitor as well.
Oh really? That's really cool.
Yeah, from well, I see it in different different angle, and they people think well, you're doing something, right?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm afraid of. For example, like I'm not really into the conversation or not really serious talking about what is going on, discussion topics. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That I was considering about that before I do this. As I know, if I do this like using the internal microphone, internal webcam that installed on my laptop, it would be normally like this, right? But since I use this one because I want the higher quality um, of the webcam, so that's why it turns out like this.
Okay, I got that. So, my turn to choose which one. Flower, soil, leaf. Well, leaf. Okay, leaf. Um, as we know, leaf is part of the tree, right? There's on the tip of the the tree. It's it's gonna be um, leaf is kind of it's let's say it's annoying stuff. I think it's, in some cases, for example, I mean in my case, in my area, I mean in my around my home, there is people are still having the trees. I'm not living in the big city. I'm living in a small city,
Mm-hmm.
and they are still having the trees. And what's really annoying it, the leaves is falling down. When it's down, it's it's gonna make a trash, like
Oh yeah, yeah.
lots of trash right there around there. If you are not really cleaning up, it's gonna be if it's raining, it's gonna be flooding, flooding.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
It's gonna
flood.
flood
Yeah.
out my house or other houses. It's really annoying, but you know the advantage of having these trees around is I feel like you know fresh. The air is fresher, and
Air.
it's not really let's say boring. I mean, I was living in the city, in a big city, and then moving back to this small city. I'm really tired of. I was really tired with the big city, seeing there's nothing really interesting with the trees or whatever that is. There is nothing in there. But as we know, it's just full of the buildings, like the higher building. It's just that's the big city anyway. And then the leaves, I'm not sure how if I'm gonna call the vegetable is the leaf of some plants. we know that we are some leaves are eatable, right?
Yeah, exactly. It is.
Like I'm not sure how it is. We're gonna call it spinach. It looks like a tree, but it's not really like a tree. But we can eat that. It's like the leaf.
Yeah. Also, like leaf color. We say that color here.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, we can eat that with the
I
extract of
think that's for
coconut.
the old guy.
Yeah.
We are not really all right.
Mm-hmm. Leaf.
We're not gonna eat that.
Yeah, yeah. You might see a lot of leaves in the like in a forest, but it's really rare in the big city. As you know, that is pretty less amount of the trees we can find in a big city rather than in a small town or in the countryside, right? So yeah, me too. I used to think that I've been for a long time in a big city, for example, like 5 years, and I need something like nature, but and then I switch it. If I were living too long in a countryside, sometimes I miss the big city. So it
Of
depends.
course.
So it depends on where are you now. So like I couldn't say that. I never say that like being in a countryside is good enough than in a big city, or vice versa. So yeah, it's
There's
like.
always a
Mm-hmm,
package and disadvantage.
mm-hmm, exactly. But when talking about the health, I think being in a countryside is more like more healthier than living in a air pollution city, right? For example, in a big
Definitely.
city. That's yeah. So that's why until, for example, like working or working for months, and also like schooling for months, and then suddenly in the when the days off from school, and then we can go for nature, having a very very beautiful nature, right?
Right. Um, I'm missing the big city. I've been not living at a big city. I think it's almost 5 months. Living in the countryside, there's no delivery service right here. But there's no Grab, there's no Gojek, there's no KFC, there's no freaking mall, there's no Pizza Hut, there's no whatever else. I mean Burger King or McDonald's. There's nothing like that, man. There's really nothing like that. It's
Yeah,
well,
you sounds like a guy that loves to eat some kind of fast food.
not really. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love it, but not eating it every day.
yeah, me too. I
Maybe
love to.
once a week or once in a 2 weeks. Just eat it in a month. Just eat it in a month.
Oh,
But
cool.
no, you don't have a choice.
Exactly.
When you don't have a choice, yeah, you're gonna really
I think it's because
miss.
people are, more, for example, love being in the big cities because everything, yeah, like uh, everything we want it provides in the city, right? Many options we can get from the city, but
Yeah,
in the countryside, it's like being in traditional, right? So and also something modern is we can find there.
yeah. I'm not really eating foods. I mean, going to the restaurant in my countryside. I mean, in this city, small city. I'm not really eating outside from my parents' house. Just the normal food like rice and vegetables or fish or meats. Just eat it at house. Never really go to the restaurant, but eat it in my small city. But in my small city, just I think if I have to eat outside, I think the thing that I want to eat is just it's not really food like the main food for us. I mean, for Indonesian, like rice. Never really want to eat that. But if I'm outside of my house. Just go to the food, like it's not really making you full. For example, bakso. For example, um, I think that's
Nasi goreng, fried, fried
no,
rice.
that makes you full. That makes you full. I don't
Oh no
like it.
no,
I mean, I don't like
okay.
it from my
So
small city
rice not
originally.
included. It's that
It
for.
tastes like shit. The taste is shit. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
we can
it's
make it
different.
at home. We can make it at home. It's like a main menu at home, right? So that's why you don't want to have that outside.
I think it's never gonna be the same. The taste, it's different when people are making it. I mean, really, the chef. I mean, the chef is making the fried rices awesome. Like, I mean, it's not really a chef yet. It's the vendors or the sellers, right? They're selling the fried rice, and it tastes awesome. And I'm not really experienced. I can make it, but it's not really. It's you know,
Not really good taste.
incomparable. I guess incomparable
Oh, I
to
see. Yeah.
my own. So that's why I don't like the main food,
You know,
the main food.
I love fried rice because the taste is very good. And what I hate about it is because it's too oily sometimes. The you know
It depends on how
the
who
cook
make
that
it.
cook this, it's like very oily. That's sometimes I found, but maybe for your in your own maybe different, right?
I think it
So that
depends on who makes it,
exactly.
or the restaurant, or the guy who makes it. Um, I'm not saying that I hate fried rice. What I'm trying to say here, I hate primer food like rice or yeah. I said it to you. I told you about the main food in my small city. I don't like it. The taste is different. I'm not sure they really care about how the taste or what. I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm not gonna buy it. If I'm going to a big city, I can find a good one. It's not that pricey. I mean, it's not about high price. It's gonna be it's high price is gonna be high quality as well. I mean, the good taste, right? It's just you have to choose which one is cleaner and which one is tastier, right? And but I don't like it. The main food in my small city. Never really want to eat it.
Exactly. We already paid for for example, like an expensive food, but the taste is very bad.
Shit, it's the same shit.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. So it's because their place, right? It's their restaurant. The place is very neat and very good, a good view. But when it comes to the food, it's pretty. Oh my goodness, that's not very good.
That's a no no.
Exactly. So that's why I think nowadays in a modern era at the moment, so I think we have to be less in the restaurant. So we have to a lot of eat something like vegetables and also a lot of drink water and also something that we can create by ourselves, right? Or something that we made at home. So it would be healthier, right?
Because we know what's inside of it.
Exactly. So sometimes it's like I could say like the how to say um, in a naughty, for example, like a naughty seller. Sometimes it's they they sell something that is not health. They put something like something substance that actually not not eatable at all. They put just because for make it tastier or like monosodium glutamate. You know what I mean? For example, like MSG, micin, right?
I know what you're talking about.
So they put too much, so the taste would be great. So many things they can put inside uh,
Hello, Julian.
the food. Yeah.
Yeah, hello, how are you?
Oh my goodness. Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Great.
We are fine as well.
I'm from Egypt.
Egyptian. Wow.
Egypt.
Yeah. What
Welcome.
about you?
We are from Indonesia.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you. You too. You are very welcome here. All right, Tulin. Um, you've been with us talking about the topic that we are discussing now. Do you see the image that we sent to the chat box, or you don't?
Yeah, this is disconnect. She's disconnected.
Oh my goodness.
That happens. That happens.
Yeah. So I hope he will reconnect. She will reconnect
Yeah.
again, and we're going to have a good discussion. Okay, let's back to the
Continue
topic.
about the food again. I mean, well, we know that the naughty sailor,
Mm-hmm.
naughty sailor is everywhere. We just don't know which one.
Okay, let me pick. Eh, whose turn now? Me or you?
Who?
Yeah, whose turn? Mm,
What?
my turn now or your turn for
Your
picking?
turn.
Okay, I would grass, like
Can
grass.
can we stop it first? I mean, I have to get the water.
Mineral water. All right. Okay. Will you back or?
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right.
Just
We'll be right back,
get
right?
the water.
Okay. Hati mana yang sanggup menahan rindu? Percaya aku. Kuatkan hatiku. Hello. Hello, A. Hello, Atari. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, cool. You are very thirsty.
No, I'm not very thirsty. I was eating my food and my water it's running out of my cup and I have to refill it.
Oh, really? So, oh my goodness, be careful. You almost forget it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Sometimes I also like cooking noodle, mie goreng, Indomie, and
That's
I used to forget, right? So that's why it's pretty bad. And I was my mom was yelled at me and why did you do that? Why you didn't put much like some attention, concern when you cook something?
well, I call it Indomie ecstasy.
Oh, exactly. I don't know. I don't know how to get
It's
rid
very
from doing
addictive.
that. I don't know how to get rid of that one. It's because the good is very good. The taste is very good. You know.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of like ecstasy, you know.
that is
The
fun.
cheap ecstasy, the cheap ecstasy, and it says that police will not catch you.
Oh my gosh. Have you tried to compare between the ecstasy and the Indomie food? I think Indomie will be the winner.
you're gonna get high.
And yeah, but I think excess is more expensive than the cheap one is like Indomie. You can also feel good if you consume that. So rather than consuming something like bad things,
Yeah.
right?
Depends. It depends on which. Uh, I think I know. I mean, some. I just know a little detail. Not a little, not the detail, but just a little information that is ecstasy. There is, the high quality one and the average one and the shit one. The shit one is usually it's sold at the pop or where the dancing one, the pop, the disco place.
Hmm.
You know that, right? It's really, I mean, it's sold right there. I mean, the shit one.
I just known
Because
about
we
that.
can afford that. I mean, because our people can afford that. Our people cannot afford the highest quality. I mean, the good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's more dangerous. I mean, it's more dangerous the shit one comparing to the high quality one.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's
Because
such a
the chemical stuff is it's already mixed it with the bad chemical. I mean, like you know, if we are making let's say a processing of something to make the good quality, and there's always be let's say recycle. No, not recycle. Wait. I think the word is waste. There's always a waste
um,
from the processing, right?
oh waste. Okay.
The waste is it's not. They're not really ditching it. The waste is being used again, man. It's used again. It's used again, and that's why the quality is getting the quality is bad. I mean, they're making the cheapest one. That's why it's sold at the pub, and people want to dance more, dance more. They're gonna use that one ecstasy.
I see. So it's from the higher quality, and then the waste they create for the cheapest.
Yeah, they don't want to ditch it. They don't want to dump it. So to get more profit, they're gonna make the shitty one. They're gonna make the bad one, and it's. I mean, it's people want it. I mean, at the pub, right? They want more dancing. They want more fun. They
Mm-hmm.
will buy it, and they cannot buy the high quality because it's not affordable for our people. We know that how much we make for a month, right? Um, I'm not really buying that stuff, but I know how it's going.
Mm-hmm. So
I
can
mean,
you can you imagine if you
long
consume
term.
at least a little or a tiny, and then you consume the highest, the highest sheets, the expensive one, and then how
Mhm.
could you imagine if you had that? So even for a cheapest, we feel very good, fly,
And
but
I'm not gonna take that one. I
when it
mean,
comes to
I'm
the
using this.
highest one, so how would you feel? You will feel awesome, right?
Of course, but I mean, let's be real. Please don't take that one. I mean, I respect people. May they want to take it or not. I mean, they want to consume that or what. But I always say that don't take it. It's addictive. I mean, for me, I'm really addicted. I mean, really easily getting addicted to even foods or drinks. But if I want to take them, I mean, if I do take the drugs, it's gonna be the end of my life for sure.
Yeah, I like that. You know yourself well,
Yeah,
but
you have to know yourself, man.
sometimes I
It's
don't really
dangerous.
know about my limitations. Sometimes I know that I'm really easy to get into something or like addictive to any stuff, right? So I don't have any limitations. Sometimes I just try without consider about that. So I think that's a good point. That's a good a lesson that I can take from you, that you have to know about yourself well. Typically, what kind of people are you? So as you know, that I realized that until you say like that, and I realized that I also typically guy that really easy to be addictive to something, right? And like for example, like games. So I don't really get over from the all the games. So sometimes I spend a lot of time playing game. I don't know. So that's why the first tip that could be like how to get rid from that is because we realize that we are easier to, for example, to addicted to, for example, like game. That's very wise.
By the way, I'm an I mean I'm an addict as well. I mean for the video games, but um I can say that I'm not really an addict anymore. Why? Even though I still do play it. I still do play video games. Why? How can I say that I'm not addicted to it anymore? Comparing like before, I am really, I mean, spending more time like crazy. I can always play the video games, but right now, I still do play, but not really. Like playing like 8 hours or what. It's more like right now what I do. It's um I know there's some production stuff. I mean, I'm trying to make walkthrough videos. So just record what I play and then process it into the video and stuff that can be comprehensible. I mean, because video
Something
games is
productive for
using
you.
the English language, right? Not everyone can understand the story inside of the game. So, and I know English, so I'm trying to explain. Oh, this story is going like this, man. This story is going like that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's just like that. I mean, it's that's what I do. So right now it's I'm not really using. I mean, I'm not really playing games. Like, totally playing
Hello.
video games.
Hello, welcome.
Oh,
Who is talking? Who's talking? I think someone is from China.
yes, yes, I guess.
你好. I
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
hello. How are you?
大家好.
谢谢.
I'm fine.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. The lady from China. Hello.
Come on, join up.
What's your name?
Hello, students.
I think I know this one.
Who?
Um,
Are you?
I think it's Michael. No, no.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, yeah. We had talk before, right? The guy from Brazil.
Yeah.
I remember a couple yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm not really sure.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, never mind. So yeah, but you sound familiar to me, so that's why I know your voice and I know your name, student. So it means something that I have. That's someone that I had talked to.
Oh, yeah.
Master, tell students. I have to go out now, and it's been a pleasure to have a conversation with you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially you, bro. We're gonna have a more conversation later, and yeah, let's have more practice. And I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, I will follow you back. Okay.
Sure, it's done. Hey, students. Sorry, man. I don't have a chance to talk with you. It's already night here.
It's pretty
oh,
late.
okay.
if you see me, I mean, if you see me at the other time, just join me up and let's have a conversation.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay. Bro, I have to go out now. I'll see you later.
All right, see you. See you around.
Been a pleasure.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hello, Mike.
Hey,
Hey, it's good to see you again. It's good to talking to you again.